Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome. We're a little early today, which is rare. Early is on time is late, and late is inexcusable. Acerbate wherever you are. Friday morning, I'm taking Blitz challenges 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5. Give me 5. 5 plus 5 casual. While we're waiting, let's see what we can do here. Zen Chess, are you out there? Someone on sound. Wow, it's late for those guys. Someone on sound very late. Zen Chess are very, very early. Waking up at like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. from the western half of the United States. Both of you guys. Alright, my friends, enemies, play, learn, puzzles. Let's see, what's the puzzle of the day, by the way? We do like puzzle of the day. Whatever happened to puzzle of the day? Oh, here. Puzzle of the day, nice and easy. To get things started. Made in 2. Hey, it's made in 2. Mate in 2, boys and girls. Queen takes g7, check. And then queen g4 and checkmate. Nice job, Sledgy. Way to gain puzzle rating. 40 months? What's that? Acerbate has gifted a sub to Cuervo. 40 months old? Bijas just subscribed to tier 1. How did you know? You knew already. You knew before you subscribed that you were 40 months. 40 months old. 40 months old. That's more than 3 years. It seems like you've been around longer, actually, Bijak. Because I've been doing this for a long time. Believe it or not, I've been doing this long before the pandemic started. Right? And, you know, it seems like you've been around longer. So you joined us in, like, pandemic time. Yeah, it's hard to remember. It seems like you know. It seems like you've been around longer. 40 months. 1 year is 12 months. That's 3.5 years. The pandemic was, like, in 2019, so, well, I mean, okay, it started in 2020. It seems like, you know, you were around even longer, but okay. Alright, anyway. Let's see if we got any challenges here. Oh, look, we get a challenge. Schumacher. Alright. Good luck. Good luck, Kraken. My clock is running. I'm going to go back to, what am I going to do? F3. I never play F3. I can't bear to play this 2 knights variation constantly. It's too closed. The Panov, now you have a pretty good answer to that. So, what do I do? What happens on knight c3, by the way? It's just like a... That's just a standard thing. Alright, whatever. This is like the old school variation. I had a nice classical win against a young Chinese girl. Classical. Belgrade. The Belgrade Gambit. You played in a classical tournament using 15 minutes on the clock? Oh my god. F6. Yeah, I always wonder what would happen if you play f6 against the advanced variation right away. I mean, I've done that in Blitz. It's terrible, probably, but it's tempting, isn't it? You know, and I think variation you're playing is probably known. I mean, h4 is like not exactly fundamental chess, right? So bishop g4. I don't know if that's a good bishop or a bad bishop. Whatever it is, it's pretty good. White's supposed to... I'm about at the end of my theoretical knowledge here. White's supposed to play c3, I believe. Yeah, you can send us the game for Thursday. You missed yesterday. We had a good analysis. I was drinking beer. I was getting pretty silly. I don't drink much, so 2 or 3 beers and yeah. I think d7. But anyway, it was a good. I felt it was a good stream yesterday, even if I had a little too much beer. It was funny. And we got through some interesting games. Now I don't remember. I am out of book. Now I am out of book. What am I supposed to play? Are you threatening me? F7 looks so great. It's tempting. I mean, I'm not threatening anything, am I? But that's okay. Not yet. Holiday time. Yeah, I don't really understand non-American holidays. Not my department. The Hungarian holidays, European holidays. Even though I've been living here for quite a long time, I don't really understand stuff. Then Serbian holidays are probably even more confusing because it's like Orthodox religious stuff. But spring, yeah, okay. So you have like, whoa! I turned the volume up. Spring holidays. So spring break or whatever. Yeah. Now we got the volume back. Okay. I never have a holiday. Harshit Shaha. I pronounce everything like a Hungarian. Shaha. Saha. I don't know. I know how to pronounce stuff in English. I know how to pronounce stuff in Hungarian. I'm totally unsure about like Indian names. The S thing has messed me up. It used to be S, but now in Hungary everything's sh. Now I'm pronouncing everything like sh. Hey, what's up, Mr. Coffee? Weird. It says I timed out Sac Draw yesterday. Oh, geez, you did. You didn't notice that? Yeah, I saw. I didn't mention it because I don't know what I thought. I thought it was weird too. And then I thought maybe you were just joking around or something. No, it like happened very quickly. You like timed him out and untimed him out, all within like 30 seconds. I didn't know what it was about. You know, I wasn't really getting it. I thought maybe you were trolling him. Yeah. So, right. My pawn is attacked. Sire. He didn't call me sire, did he? Just in case. Don't send me messages on lichess, guys. Just message me on Twitch. Harshi, send me a message. Can I play you next? Maybe. It depends. If you fit our criteria. 100 games, non-bullet. Not a new account with 0 games. Don't call me sir. Alright, so the e4 pawn. e4 pawn is, I don't know, I might have to go Velimirovich style here with the queen c2. Rook e1 is even possible. How do I protect the e4 pawn? It's really annoying. Okay, queen e1. Queen e1. I have a bad feeling about this. Heading for h4. My right mouse doesn't work. That's why someone traded this mouse to me. You got a haircut, looks nice. No! Alright. You got a haircut, hey. No, you didn't. No, I didn't. I'm like Arsenal fan. Arguing about everything. No, I didn't get a haircut. This is a mistake. God damn it. Schumacher is a real talent. What should black play in this position? He must be having a mental breakdown. You're not exactly Sherlock Holmes. I'll say that for you, dude. Male toupee. Your powers of deduction, Mr. Coffey, are not what they perhaps once were. Teddy, what is that? I thought it was teddy bear. I need glasses. Can't even see what that emote is. Looks like Joe Biden. Is that Joe Biden? Is that a Joe Biden, like, sunglasses? Ray-Ban emote? Wow, I can take with the pawn here. Which way do we take? Always take. Take with the pawn. Joe Biden Ray-Ban emote. That's a nice center you got there, Sledgy. Thank you. I like my center. I lost the pawn. Oh my god! You missed it, knight takes d5, bro. Chess, bro. Oh my god, knight takes d5. My knight takes d5. Oh, that's the Dark Brandon emote? I thought it was Joe Biden. What's up, Brenton? Richard IV. Schumacher just let himself go. 19 moves, we made it. Oh, Mr. Goofy, you missed the stream yesterday. You missed the whole stream yesterday? You were here for part of it. But my hair should have been pretty much the same. Was it? Anyway, I don't care. Alright, next game. Can you take my game next? Okay, Harsh Sheet. Yeah, see, this is the problem. The dude has 5 games. Came over from chess.com. And no, we're not playing people with 5 games. Alright, this player is cool. Nok, Rybka, and Kostaevsky. Those guys have enough games. Someone is watching me. They're always watching you. I drank a little beer last night. I was getting kind of silly and I was tired, but I felt it was a good stream nonetheless. We were having fun. Talking about this opening. The Taylor, whoever Taylor is. Taylor opening. Taylor attack. Now this is a 4 knight, so there should be 2. Very modest. Got to run the pub soon. See if I can learn something. I love pubs. Pubs are good. Alright, bishop c5, knight takes e5, knight takes e5, d4. That's a possibility here. It's a possibility, but it's nothing special. So let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Whatever. All right. I don't know how great this is. Black can also play this as a pawn sack. Oh. No, that's not polite. That's not polite. Not polite. Not polite way to introduce yourself to my stream, bro. Why did you decline my challenge? That's your first comment in my channel? Really? I declined your challenge because you A, private messaged me, B, you sent me a challenge with an account that has no games on the site. Your first and last mistake, dude. No, you just tell, like, people are, like, rude and demanding. Bijak the demanding. Bijak, you can be demanding because you've been a subscriber for 40 months. Alright? We tolerate Bijak's demandingness. But why do people act so privileged, you know? Like, I don't understand. It's like, you know, you just went to a new chess club or something, walked in the door, you're like, why don't you play me immediately? It's like, really? Serious. We're serious here. Interesting. Bishop f2 takes... If you don't play d4, you might never play d4. If you went to a live chess club and walked in the door, would you start demanding that people play you now? You don't have enough games. You came over from another site, or you have multiple accounts. And I only play people who have 100 Blitz or Rapid games, and I already said it. So you're obviously like not listening. Sir. Long castles. D5 is interesting. Morales would say it's like over. Damn. Wow, that's a serious problem, sire. I just timed him out, but I don't think it's gonna end well with the new demanding viewer. No, that's a tasty pin you've got there. You considered attacking your queen lately. I didn't see bishop g5 at first. Look, man, I'm a very friendly person, but it's like you come to my stream and the first thing you do is like complain that you're not like first. Then you come on and you complain, why did you behind my challenge? Think of it as a real place, you know. Think of this chess channel as an actual physical place. Would you behave like that? Like, really? I'm the chess club master. You come in and you're just like, play me now. Do the roar. How dare you? Alright, boom. People just don't know how to behave properly. Hello, my name is... I don't have any games because I played on another chess site. Is it possible that I could play, or, you know, something like even remotely polite would be cool, you know? But no. This is the internet. There's no need to be polite. Give up. Hey! Play me now. Shrek. No, like, nice haircut, Sledgy. Play me now. I'm next. Or, just be quiet, you know? Does he have a move here? Oh, shit. Not really. I was thinking queen d5. Man, that was a disaster for black. So, I mean, although the whole thing is probably bad, yeah. Don't do bishop takes f2 check. You should just recapture on e5. When I fork black, you go to b4 d6. It's a normal type of thing. Subbing would be like taking you out for a drink one time a month. Alright, that's it. He's blocked. Kosteevsky, C. 9 plus 933 is 942 games, plus Blitz. He has over 2,500 games. I think that's a reliable account. You can probably count on Kosteev being legit. Alright. Challenge me the proper time control. And doesn't call me sir. Sire! If you must call me sir, add an E. Call me sire. Not in the morning, come on, with the dragon. Damn. I don't feel like doing the dragon. Alright, let's just keep it simple. I'm gonna play the lame classical variation. I just don't feel like playing Yugoslav attack. According to Geller, you must attack the dragon. But I put like in parentheses, except before 12 or before like 2 p.m. And if it's earlier than 2 p.m. in the afternoon, then you can just play like the classical variation or something. Dude, yesterday the reason why I had beer was I found like at Aldi beer for a little more than $1 for good beer. Dangerous though. I thought about like going back and buying like a huge amount. It was like half price. But it's dangerous, you know. I mean, I just can't stop myself. I mean, I'm feeling the effects of 3 or 4 beers. Not like the old days. Bishop e6. I also play this for black. I always found it a difficult line for black, but people have done pretty well against me. F4 b5. F4 b5? It's one of those F4 b5 things. F4 b5. Bishop takes b5. Knight takes e4. A friend of mine had a game with Alex Fishbein like that. F4 b5. Bishop takes b5. Knight takes e4. Bishop takes c6. Queen b6 check. You win the piece back. Rook c8 seems like normal. I think we've had games like this already. And no, his plan is this. This is like old school style. In fact, like now that I think about it, I remember a game I had like 30 years ago where I was black. That doesn't seem possible. I wasn't even playing the Accelerated Dragon, was I, until 1995? Probably around 1995 I started playing the Accelerated Dragon. So it couldn't have been 30 years ago. But I feel like I remember having a game where I was black and we played like f4, f5, and I had to play bishop e6 to c4. It had to be very similar to this. Is this one of these e5 wins a piece type of things? No. e5 takes, I would win a piece with queen takes d8 and knight takes a5. But if e5, they take on b3. And then if you take on f6, they take back with the pawn and your bishop's attacked on g5. So that doesn't win a piece. There are some positions where the trick works. I guess if my bishop is on e3, I could probably get away with it. But it's like a Pearce trap where black just does this, you know, intermezzo, pawn takes f6. Your bishop's on g5, it's a liability. This is normal. This is probably book. But I had some other games where black played different, maybe more modern style. I think what Kosteyev does or is doing here is like kind of the standard trad classical dragon defense. Trad wife. I drank 2 pints to wake up. I don't know, man. I don't have the stamina. If I have like more than 2 drinks, I really feel it. And I never drink in the morning. It's very dangerous. The worst experiences I ever had with alcohol were like caused by like starting to drink in the early part of the day. That's a very dangerous thing. Now, taking with the pawn reinforces my center. You know, I don't know about that. I don't think that he should do that objectively. White likes his position here. You can get a pint or two for $5. Mr. Coffee, where are you talking about? Not in the United States. In Arkansas. Moonshine. Yeah, by the end of the day, you change your personality. Well, what are we talking about? What? Okay, Bishop H4. It's a target, and it's not centralized. I'm going to go here. This may be a mistake. First of all, there's the possibility of D5. Secondly, the pawn on A7 isn't really a massive prize. I don't know. I wish I had more time to think there. Maybe Bishop H4 keeps more pressure on Black's position. Ultimately, it would have been better. But you know, his knight on A5 is out of play. He does a good game here. How good, though? Though. How good is this? We can win a pawn for those materialists out there. It's a freaking greedy thing to do. Like, take, queen b3 check, take there, giving him knight g4. I regret that even thinking of that. Takes on g6, queen b3 check, king moves, queen takes b7. Black has knight to g4. A little scary for me. I have bishop g1. But I just don't think I should do this. Why am I doing it when I said I shouldn't do it? I don't know what else to do. Panicking. Queen b3 check takes. He has queen h5. Such a greedy plan. I think I should bail. I should bail on this plan. This is a bad move, dude. King h7, queen b7, queen h5, or knight g4, bishop g1, queen h5, and black is threatening bishop d4. But he's got it or he don't. He's got it or he don't got it. Bishop g4, bishop g1. Sorry, knight g4, bishop g1. Wow, he went that way. That away. Bacon. This is not bacon. I smell bacon. Bacon is good. I think he went wrong there. He has another defense. This one consisting of the funny queen g5. Damn. That's really annoying. And my knight's hanging. Sees everything. I think our opponent's strength lies in his tactical awareness and speed. But I mean, maybe I'm lost anyway. I didn't realize he was going to trade queens. So after queen takes g5, pawn takes g5. No, he has queen takes g5, knight takes f2 check, winning a piece. So I'm just lost. I'm just all lost. It's weird. Wow, it's all been played, of course. This is a bad move, I assume. This is probably inaccurate. a6 is bad. I didn't find the best move. This is really materialistic. Rook b8, double question mark. Rook takes b2. I missed rook takes f6 here. I looked at rook takes f6 and I rejected it. How does rook takes f6 work? Man. I just simply rejected this. Maybe because of bishop f6. I have no idea. Yeah, I just didn't see the follow-up, I guess. Rook takes f6, rook takes f6. And then bishop d4. This is lost for me too. Well, that's easy. I have to find knight to d5, which isn't that obvious. No, bishop d4 doesn't work either. But it doesn't look like I have an obvious threat here, but I guess I do. I do have bishop d4 next, so if he makes some move like what? I don't know, rook f8, now bishop d4 is totally winning. Told you it was too early in the morning for the dragon. But I knew I shouldn't grab this pawn, you know? I just shouldn't grab the pawn, I'm just better. But our opponent is so tactical. And it's early in the morning to be so tactical, isn't it? He must be like pretty far east. Titanium 2282 Morales, Arsenal fan. I don't want to play the Open Sicilian at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Jesus, I had a good position there. I was lost anyway, though. I'm not gonna play. I can't play e4 then. Oh no. I went into the Benoni. There's this bacon smell and I can't concentrate. Ever since the bacon smell, I just went bloop. I had a bowl of cereal for breakfast. There's this like wafting bacon smell. That's brutal. You have cornflakes for breakfast and there's bacon floating around. Try concentrating. Just like the master of excuses. Culinary sorcery. Swear to God, man. Where is that bacon coming from? The windows are closed. I've got like the door blockaded. It's brutal. How can you concentrate when you're hungry and there's this bacon smell? The guy just demolished me just as soon as the bacon started wafting through the air. Remember once I had this game with Eric Cook where I did something like Rook C1 because Yusupov did that. I got crushed by Eric Cook in the New York Open. Allowing B5 seems like a dumb idea for white. Didn't work out well for me. I have tried to do that type of A6 thing. That doesn't look right though. I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer in BB7. BB Sara. I can go back to G5, you know. I guess I could even play H4. This is kind of an exceptional position, but okay, bust me with the like, you know, primitive tactic, dude. I'm totally right to fall for some kind of one move tactics. I dropped my queen last game, but to be fair, my position was already lost, at least on the previous move. Positional, I just wanted to play like positional game, but I get the dragon and the Benoni. No, people don't play the Slav. Or like the Caro-Kann. I got a Caro-Kann, that was fine. You know, Caro-Kann, French, E4, E5. No, only like the most sharp openings. My score against the dragon online is bad. I should have just played the Yugoslav attack. It's good for white. I don't know why I'm avoiding it. I avoided knight h1. I avoided you know, the Yugoslav attack so I could avoid tactics, and I got a tactical position anyway, so what's the freaking difference? Anyway, guys, good analysis stream yesterday. Simul on Sunday. You are what you eat. Guys, don't forget to donate, support the stream. We're up to $800 on our way to 2,000 goal. We have 51 days to go. What does that break down? $1,200 for the Krakow tournament. $1,200, 50. What's that? $10 a day, $20 a day. Damn. We're gonna need like $23, $4 a day. $24 a day. $24 a day. I need you guys to donate $24 a day. Yes. Yes. The same amount that you can support a starving African child. The World Food Program. You can help me go to the World Team Championship for seniors. No, I'm just kidding. Starving children are cheaper than me. But I can guarantee where the money goes. You know, you don't know where your money is going when you donate to those like charities and stuff. To be honest, I guarantee your money is going toward me. Where's Astrobate this morning? World Senior Tea Championship. It will be my next tournament. I dropped out. Sadly, I don't have any money. I seriously don't have money. I have to work. So there's a good tournament in Budapest starting in 2 weeks, and I dropped out because I just can't afford it. I can't afford to not work for like 10 days. So, rip. So what's going on here? I mean, are you just like losing the b6 pawn? Ultimately? b4. Well, it's not so simple. b4. Not losing anything necessarily. Take, take. Knight c4, take, take. Alright, let's play this first. World Snooker Team. Oh my god. What is that? What is that? How can you do that? b4? I'm so confused. How can he play the King's Indian with his bishop on b7? Unbelievable. Benoni, or whatever you want to call it. That's not really normal. Interesting. Wow. Holy moly. How can that work with your bishop on b7? It's just unbelievable. Look at that. How can you play with your bishops on b7? It does nothing. It's not fair. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to do. What? Queen d8. Bring, bring. Take, take, take. Take, take, take. Take. Bring. Well, that's a flashy looking move. What does it do? Bring. Wow, Bangtown's back with more gift subs. Now with more gift subs. Damn. Another 5 gift subs from Bangtown. To Zmoku, Nakripka, Nakriba, Parmenides, Zephyr, and Garrett J. Rogers. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. Bring. Parmenides is back. Well, I don't know. I mean, I've seen that account get subbed before, but doesn't really chat much. What do you think about Hikaru doing a full-blown gambling stream? Free country. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. What does that mean exactly? Nothing would surprise me. But, you know, what exactly is gambling, you know? I don't consider poker to be gambling completely. But, like, stuff like slots and crap like that, yeah. Well, I mean, nothing's surprising, dude. But I don't know. Nothing would surprise me. He's disappointing all the chess moms out there. Well, dude, I don't know, man. I would be, honestly, I don't know what to think about Hikaru. Like, I was thinking, like, if I was his stepdad, be kind of disappointed he got all the way to the verge of qualifying for the World Championship and just kind of missed. I mean, I know what it's like to be, like, on the verge of, like, goodness. Jesus, Arsenal fan. Nothing like that, but I always feel like Hikaru was right on the verge of greatness. And he sort of decided to do the streaming thing. When I would have tried to become world chess champion. Now it feels like he sort of tried to do both. That's a pretty tough call. Arsenal fan has, like, bullet chest disease. Serious bullet chest disease. Bullet chest disease. He's 1 minute and 52 seconds now. I was pretty smoked if this was like non-increment. Well, that makes up for the game where I hung my queen, I feel like. Alright. Titanium 48. Zen chess. Morales. I was looking at Kick today, and honestly, I mean, it looks pretty pathetic. Like, the biggest slots player on there has like 1,000 viewers. It doesn't look like it's a success. I would think like Kick was like hemorrhaging money. I don't know, to keep it afloat, I would think. So, and that was kind of the basis for starting Kick, you know, the gambling and slot streamers and stuff. Hikaru tried to do Kick too, I don't know if he still is. Well, I don't see any problem with him occasionally doing a gambling stream. I mean, you know, it's not like he's some role model or something, but, alright, anyway. I certainly don't like slot streaming. I wouldn't watch a slot stream. Alright, Titanium 48. Well, I mean, it's not boring for compulsive gamblers, but other than that, yeah. But then again, you know, there's a lot of really boring streams, dude. Bangtown. IRL, you know, chatting with people and stuff. I like how, it's ironic that you say that too, bro. It's ironic that you say that because, like, I just logged on to Kick earlier, and their like catchphrase is like, something about like fighting boredom. Literally, like they're advertising that it's against boredom. And I think you're closer to the truth, where, you know, gambling, like slots, casino, online casino, and slots would be pretty horrible. But it's not boring if you're a compulsive gambler. I know a lot of compulsive gamblers, dude, and I know a lot of people who play poker that are compulsive gamblers. And, yeah, it's not boring to them, but, you know. This is funny, I've been playing this exact line myself with white. Coincidence? Oh yeah, I mean, I don't like... Why are you playing like I play? Who is this guy? Playing my own system against me. He's playing my own system. I've been doing this with white. I had a lesson the other day. Well, I have to play French style. What people keep doing against me is like d6, queen c7. If you play passively like that, white gets a good game. I would think that black has to play for d5, and then white can choose, you know. Maybe my move order is bad. I don't know, maybe I should play like bishop e7 first. Don't know. Feels good to be a gangster. But anyway, speaks his mind on Hikaru gambling stream. I could care less. You know, we always say I could care less. It's I couldn't care less. I literally couldn't care less. all those moms out there who respect Hikaru as an iconic role model for their 12-year-old chess-playing children will be shocked. Oh, Hikaru, how could you? Cartman. But Zen's doing a good job of promoting Hikaru here. How much did he pay you for that promotion on Sludgy stream? Damn, it's expensive. Can't buy that. Can't buy that. Really, unbelievable. You can't buy that kind of publicity. Major overprotection. Is it? I guess standard policy in the King's Indian attack, right? So how do I do this, huh? Don't really love taking. You can play A6 or B4. I guess we do B4. I was paid by Eric Hansen to trash Hikaru in every stream. You know, Eric Hansen, you know, probably like inspired Hikaru more than anyone. I would imagine Eric Hansen is he's the prototype. Yeah, but honestly, Eric Hansen seems more fun than Hikaru. I mean, I wouldn't really want to hang out with Hikaru, you know. But Eric Hansen seems okay. Childishly fun. Think like a Super Grandmaster. I know one of my students has that. Well, I don't know if Mickey Adams wrote it, but he definitely is. He analyzes games, and not only Mickey Adams but other players as well. And yeah, it's a good concept, Arsenal fan. You get to see the insights of a strong player. But they have not just Mickey. There's other players as well. Wow, C4. Nice idea. So what do I do about that? I just want to like make a disclaimer that I don't play this way. How did they fit Julio Grande inside the book? He's really not that big, but alright, stupid joke. I'm sorry. He's Grande. If he's so grande, how did they fit him in the book? It's like Starbucks. I'd like a grande, please. Is Julio Grande, please? One free Julio Grande. Julio Grande is an interesting guy because dude's like kept his rating up like almost at his peak, you know, despite the fact that he's like 60 years old or something. It's kind of unbelievable from what I saw. I guess it's a stylistic thing. You know, he's kind of legendary as a sort of self-taught, natural player. He's a naturalist. I think Titanium and I are both like just making this up, more or less. I wouldn't trust either of us as us. I don't like to play the black side of this crap. Well, it's not crap, but it's not my style. I don't normally play the French French defense style. Defense against kings in the attack. He won a pawn, but I don't really give a shit about that pawn, to be honest. I think it's overrated, and white is kind of overextended here. I think that black might actually be better. White might even, well, maybe better is an exaggeration, but white has a lot of weaknesses here, you know. It's not like, oh, I just won a pawn, I'm winning. I mean, he's got problems on the d file, the d3 square. If I trade all the pieces and it's king and pawn game, I'm lost. But, you know, if I don't, black has compensation. I mean, it's pretty obvious. So now this is like a cheapo. He's trying for some sort of cheapo, but that's not happening. Blitz player. Can we time out Arsenal, please? Mr. Coffee, how is that even not banned? Can we ban Mora? Can we ban Mora? The word Mora? And just, we'll only allow Smith to be said in the stream. Because really, I mean, you know, Ken Smith deserves a lot of credit. Probably more than anybody. Can we block the word Mora? That way we can block that book title being mentioned. Don't try to debate the virtues of the Smith Gambit with Arsenal fan. But yeah, there's a real argument. There's a real argument, I guess. Look, it's playable. It's okay. You know, it's not that bad. But I just dislike Esserman, you know. Alright. So, I met this guy who's a big Esserman friend. I was thinking, like, what do you like about him? Like, what is there to like about him? I don't get it. Like, the pompous, fake kind of arrogance, or his astonishing knowledge of the Smith-Mora? What exactly, like, attracts you to them? You don't have any other friends? To be fair, I hate a lot of people, you know, but, you know, he had a chance. I gave him a chance, but he don't like things about him. I've talked about this a lot. I don't wish him dead or anything, just don't really like him, you know. But the Smith-Mora isn't great. And the other thing about the Smith-Mora that's not great is that it's very common. I mean, everybody plays that crap, you know. I think it's a step above the London system in terms of it's like a dynamic London system. But honestly, what am I doing? It's okay. I think you're not going to surprise good players with the Evans. I mean, with the Freudian slip. You're not going to surprise good players with. I think Arsenal's too good for the Smith-Mora, honestly. I'll be honest, you're too good, dude. You're beyond that. It's good for like 1600s, bro. You know, we're learning how to play dynamically. Arsenal's level is a little bit beyond that at this point. And he's not going to beat, you're not going to beat like master level players playing the Mora. You might draw them. You'll have a fun draw, I guess. Now what do I do? An active draw. It's an active way to get a draw against the Sicilian. Shit. Alright. Bishop b7. Gotta be careful here. I feel like I'm playing against the Mora. But it is compensation for my pawn. No, seriously, I would say like players below Arsenal's level could benefit from learning how to play the Mora. He's a little too good. Knight d4. Oh, that's not very good for me. Your e5 pawn is hanging. This guy just keeps coming up with tactics. And I just keep saying, Oh, the pawn! The pawn! I need that pawn. They're playing. This is from Luxembourg. Wow. Bishop c6. That's a cool move. The master is Wichensog's. I'm just going to offer a draw here. I think it's silly. He declines the draw. Okay. Silly to play this position. Just so we flag each other. But whatever. Let's flag each other. Great. That's what I'm about. You're actually worse. So by all means, decline the draw. Wow, I missed b3 there. Just winning by force. It's a good thing he declined the draw. No draw. I want to lose. Okay. Alright, if you insist on losing. Anyways, next game. I mean, the point is, I don't want to just like... What's the point in playing chess games where it's like decided by random clicking the mouse? You know, I that's why I don't play bullet chess. It just seems stupid to me. It was a good game until it was this stupid, you know. He should just accept a draw because we have no time left. Objectively, maybe I was a little better. It was tricky. But it was an interesting game. Okay, Morales. I'm white. Don't play d4 against Morales. Very dangerous to play d4 against him. He's gonna freak out. Oh no, knight f6, right. What am I gonna do? I played the 4 knights. No. Yeah, I mean, this move I've played a lot with black, but it's pretty boring. You know, you have no winning chances at all if you play bishop b4. But then again, you're playing the Petrov. So, having no winning chances is... What does that mean anyway? You know? You're playing the Petrov, you know about having no winning chances, right? It's like par for the course. But what do I do? You know, if I want to win, I play the normal stuff, like knight takes e5. I've actually, like, never played this line with white. I've only played it with black. So I don't know the theory too well. right? Yeah, oh, it's the Royal of Pez, right. Yeah, it's like a reverse Berlin, okay. Yeah, I never thought about it that way. That's funny. Yeah, sure. Okay, it's a reverse Berlin. But like a lame one where you have to give up your bishop. You give up your bishop for nothing. Right? It's like you're white in the Berlin and you gave up your bishop pair with like almost no compensation. And you just play for a draw. Here, I never play d5 with black. I usually just play d6. Because it feels like d5 gives white a chance to undouble the pawns at some point later on. If I undouble my pawns, I'm just like clearly better. I mean, I don't know the theory well. I kind of gave up playing this for black because I was like, damn, this is just hopeless. You know, I think that d5 is a move too. There are other ways there. Yeah, I don't know. There's other lines. But I'm not sure if he knows what he's doing or not. Is this right? What happens if knight to b4? Knight e7. Knight f4. Knight e7. So I'm out of book. I don't know what to do here. I want to play like knight f4. But I could also do something else. I normally play, yeah, d6, exactly. Exactly. So I just play d6, b6, or d6, and knight d7. And just keep the position closed. It's like, it seems like covers this. Uber driver always makes weird comments. Covers it. Like a New York Times report, in-depth report or something. In his Gomez book. Gamez. Are you on the phone? Pennsylvania's gonna make, hey Mr. Coffee, Pennsylvania's gonna make like using your cell phone while you drive. Well, they're trying to make it illegal to use your cell phone while you drive. I guess they would be like the first state to enact that. But I was just gonna say, like, Uber driver, you better not be like using your phone while you're driving. Gomez and Morticia. You don't think it's the first? Oh, okay. Yep. Maybe. Oh, really? Okay. That's a great idea. But I guess it's also going to give, like, police, like, a really easy excuse for, like, pulling anybody over. They can just be like, oh, I saw him holding his cell phone, you know. And it's going to be difficult to prove whether or not, you know. So if a cop has any inclination to pull you over, for any reason whatsoever, like he didn't meet his quota this month, what do I do now? What about my queen? Where's my queen supposed to go? Is that a... Have you been on Quora again, Arsenal fan? Does anyone else hate Quora? Whenever I, like, think of a question, I look it up online and then the Quora pops up and it's like, you have to be a member. You're not a member of Quora or whatever. No, I hate that. And there's always these people, and then you get the people who are like lichess, like you get the people who are like lichess forum nerds, who are experts on everything. I love those guys. They're literally experts on everything, so they know everything about everything, and they're always right. It's a perfect place for that. I hate that. Don't you love those people who are they know everything? Yeah. Yeah. You're just asking for trouble. Absolutely. I agree 100%, Mr. Coffee. The lichess nerd Discord moderators. I hate those guys. You can check people's profiles for how many forum posts they have. Right. There are used to be like Summon and Sound will occasionally contribute to the forums. There are like legitimately good people. So, but weeding them out is hard. For every like Summon and Sound, there's like 3 toxic know-it-alls. Who just ruin it for everyone. Why can't I play Queen D2 again? I don't know. Oh yeah, he has a tactic. Bishop takes C2. Bishop takes C2, knight takes D5. Oh my god. Knight takes D5, queen takes. Sees everything. You know why there are so many idiots on forums? Because lichess shadow bans all the intelligent people. Why don't they shadow ban those idiots? You know what I mean? Why is that good? I'm not going to name names. Alright. Toxic mods. They're not really mods. Dude, yeah, I mean, lichess is rife for conspiracy theories because of its governmental structure or non-existent. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, there is no good chess site because you either have ones that are like private, like the evil chess site, where it's like they're just, you know, doing it for the money, or socialist, communist. I mean, what is the ultimate answer? What are we supposed to do about making a good chess site that would work for everyone? Ultimately, rip bishop. A democratically run free chess site. I guess lichess is a good example of why, you know, demagogues in countries like Russia, you have centralized power, one person dictates everything. It's simpler that way, you know. That's ultimately why Putin is in power. It's easier, you know, just have the ball be controlling everything and no one has to worry about elections or, you know, right? Then we could just sit around and play chess while democracy erodes around us. Honestly, what can you say? What did we expect from this game? Cubase. I don't know, but it sounds cool. perfect game. Morales played better than me. This is the refutation of chess. Okay, so it turns out d5 is even more popular than... And by the way, like, what's up with that statistic, dude? How in the world would there only be like 100-something games in this position? In a professional database, I mean, there must be like 1,000 games from this position. But I'm out of book after d5. I don't know. God, knight c6 is new. But c6 is kind of lame. So... I honestly thought you were going to play like knight e7. The computer thinks it's a flip. No, but the interesting thing is if you play knight e7, I intended to play c4 and undermine my opponent's center. But somehow after knight f6 it didn't seem as good. Why didn't I like c4? Suddenly c4 isn't as good. So Morales' move is even better. Here, I missed bishop f3. Forcing him to play knight e7 anyway, but that would give up on c4. It's interesting. You know, this is a new move. Knight c6. It might not be that bad. Conspiracy theory. It's as good as... I mean, the evaluation is half a pawn for white. But it doesn't change after knight c6. It's still around the same. ICC is good to filter out cheaters because they have to pay to play. Well, you... Well, there's hardly anyone that plays there anymore, but... Anyway, alright, let's go on. Next game. Beltsov. Belton Roadsov. Alright. Right, g4. I mean, what do I get for playing this boring crap anyway? Well, it's like, sorry for... Well, I'm the one who played the 3 Knights game or whatever. So, I take the blame. I probably have never, ever logged in or attempted to create an account on the FIDE online arena. Very proud of that. And I'm not a FIDE trainer, which is just a scam anyway. Paying money to give people imaginary coaching titles. To fatten the wallets of FIDE. So now, c3. Cheers for the feedback. Oh, cheerio. Did I screw up yet? Scrapple. Cheerio. Well, I mean, I don't have a good relationship with ICC, and I never liked the ownership for a long time. So, I have my own reasons for never going back to that site, but they were very greedy. They mismanaged their business, and they were assholes to me, so fuck them. Yeah, so here we are on lichess, the only site that's left. But as far as the direction of lichess, I don't know. Oh no. Uber driver, any spoilers or anything you want to mention? You want to give any hints to my opponent? Something like that? Or just straight up make a suggestion? Do you serially watch Harry Nelson Pillsbury? You're not talking about the scammer Grandmaster, are you? I don't want to know what kind of streamers Uber driver watches besides me. When you say Harry, you should be talking about Harry Nelson Pillsbury. Because he has nothing to do with this position. Pay to play. The benefit, depending on your point of view, is that you need to submit an ID to register. Which, as an anarchist, is not really ideal. Okay. Anyway. The problem with is that it's like programmed by idiots, probably. Run by idiots, programmed by idiots, benefiting idiots. And yeah. The cheating detection on the World Chess Online Arena is probably cutting edge. Bishop e6, knight f5, no. Bishop e6, what do I do? What do you do? Oh my god. Oh my god. You've yet to find an example of a boring Pillsbury game. Let me think. Well, I mean, there must have been some. There aren't that many games, really, as a whole. First of all, I think I went through most of them when I was researching him. That may be the case, but chess was a little different back then. Yeah, the Arena Master, online Arena Master and crap like that, dude. There's no way I would ever go to that site. Ugh. Right now, I mean, the best we have is lichess. for playing chess. But I agree, it's like governmental structure is probably not really optimal. You made a submission for next Thursday? Amazing game from penultimate game of 4 NCL. Board 2. Okay. We're relying on you for good quality assurance. What about Nesmedinov? Nesmedinov. Xavier. Yeah, I mean, I have, yeah, Nesmedinov, fantastic player. Respect. But, he was talking about Pillsbury. Well, I mean, I don't know. Chigorin is hit or miss for me. I like a lot of Chigorin's games, but I also don't like a lot of his games. You gotta kind of like... I feel like Pillsbury and Nesmedinov would be more consistent. That's my impression. So A4, yeah. All right. Arsenal sent in a new game. Varley. Copy. Tools, analysis board. Paste. Oh, I guess I can't do this while I'm playing. I don't know. I'll do it after. All right. I'm cheating. You are banned from lichess. So what about this B5 stuff? What are you doing there? I'm trying to lull Sanchez to sleep. So he's trading pieces. That might have been a mistake for me to allow that. So after everything's said and done, you found a place for your other knight. Other brother Daryl. Other knight. How's your kingside development coming? Good? Barley. What does Varley remind me of? Like, some pirate word. Varley. Chris Farley. Wait, Chris Farley? Wasn't that comedian? Yeah. It's like with an F. Farley. Probably more common. Alright, a more common pirate name. Mr. Varley. That's like one of those. What's your pirate name? What would your pirate name be? Yarr. Crapbeard. Hey, Crapbeard. Get over here and scrub the deck. The man with the van. Uh-oh. Denture delivery. I think that the business across the street from me like makes dentures, and then they send them out by motorcycle courier. It's pretty weird. Yarr. But you know what, Arsenal? Don't forget, if you must play the Smith Mora, you have to remember the, terry cloth wristbands. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you get a free pair of terry cloth wristbands with every Mayhem and the Mora purchase? Or is that just with the original printing? Yarr. That. Negotiated. There were negotiations. It's a nice bishop you've got there, bro. And I recognize just how dangerous it essentially is. Whoa! Look at this move. My knight isn't it's not a knight. It's not a knight. It's not a real person. Damn. That hurts, My knight has an identity crisis. You get a bag of carrots. It's like the were-rabbit. Wallace and Gromit. There might be a new Wallace and Gromit coming out, I hope. It takes forever to make one of those Aardman animations. It must take like 5 years. I mean, how long does it take to make that stuff? This is crazy. Alright. And we're back. Our knight is a new identity. It is now a knight. Oh, maybe Nick Park passed away. God damn it, Jerry. Whoa. What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? Your bishop. Your bishop hurts. Wow. What am I supposed to do about that? Oh my god, the queen exchange into an endgame where I have no knight. That's just not right. That's criminal. Criminal! I have no knight. I know. I do know about that. The knight that wasn't. Oh no. Another tactic. Oh, what a night. Here. Check. 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 Hello. Ooh. Whoa. Alright. Enough is enough. It's a knight now. Now that's a knight. In my opinion. The transformation is complete. But is that a bishop? Do you call that a bishop, man? He just won't stop. Harassing. This is harassment. It required full concentration. Instead of knight h2, knight takes e5, check wins. Really? I did that? You serious? What? But I did play knight. What knight instead of knight h2? Oh, before? Oh no. Oh no. Boom. Arsenal. Ooh. That's my problem. See? I'm just not seeing these. I got my knight to be a knight, and I didn't do knight takes e5 check. Yeah, it's a little mini puzzle. Pretty nasty one too, because knight takes e5 check, queen takes, queen c6 check, and I take your rook with check. And then I brutally checkmate you. Knight e5, queen e5, queen c6, king d8, queen a8 check, king d7, queen c6 check again, and now this time it's queen c8 mate. A missed tactic that did not matter. Well, I don't know, did it not matter? Seems like it mattered. Alright. It was an interesting game. He was better at some point. I blundered with queen f7, allowing rook f8. Oh no. Really? He's better after rook f8, so I have to take? He's better? Bishop f8. He's better. Really? Bishop takes c5. Okay. Yeah, kids, this is a draw. It's a draw. Alright. Last game. Last game. Beltsov and Rotsov. Do you have enough games? Yes, he does. Bye, guys. I mean, that was the problem with my position. Like, he has a bad bishop, but he has more space. And so his bad bishop wasn't really that bad. In fact, it was better than my knight in a lot of cases. Once it got to... He could have gone like bishop g5 and bishop e3 check. I don't like a3 by white. Playing too fast. That sort of leaves you with a bad same-ish. But now I've played bishop b7. So I can't do bishop a6 without being down at tempo. Tempo Janos. Tempo Janos. Alright. g5. I know this is recommended. You too. Have a bad weekend. Just kidding. Everybody's so, you know. Whoa. Don't you hate that when people are like fake? Have a nice weekend. Bye. What if you just were like, hey, have a terrible weekend? Have a shitty weekend. Have a really shitty weekend. You have to mean it. Yeah, that's true, Arsenal fan. I'd be just as fake as everybody else. It just doesn't count unless you mean it. I agree. Good point. If you're gonna wish someone a shitty weekend, you really need to mean it. Otherwise, it loses its soul. You're just as fake as the nice guys. The temptation to take that is real. But not without consideration. White will castle kingside now. Interesting. It's not that bad, you know, for him. Maybe it's even okay. I probably had something better. I was strongly tempted not to take on g3. The freaking Loch Ness Monster. It's Nessie. How about an endgame? Do I really want an endgame though? Well, my king isn't 100% safe. So if he plays queen a4 check, do I play king e7 or queen d7? Black's much better. Maybe trading queens would be the safer bet. My king's pretty well placed for the endgame. He could put his king on d2. Black is better. Black is better. I'm a little bit short of open files, kids. Have you seen my open file lately? Oh, we have a plan though. No spoilers. Aaron. Big Aaron would like this position. You never hear Uber driver talking about Big Aaron, right? So rook g1 is a means of moving the knight without dropping his g2 pawn. But anyways, it's all good. I was thinking the other day, you know, you have the ultimate presidential ticket, Aaron Rodgers as vice president for RFK Jr. One of them like repeatedly was like hit in the head, and the other one had a brain-eating worm or something like that. So, I mean, that's really pretty much the ideal kind of leader that we're really hoping for. An empty vessel. Now we're talking like Lovecraftian horror, okay? You take the salts of Aaron Rodgers and like bring him back to life in 200 years. Reconstitute him as a future leader, something like that. You take the salties of RFK Jr. Make a futuristic Lovecraftian horror movie where we can dig up their bodies and bring them back to life. What about Aaron Rodgers' body with the brain of Ben Franklin or something like that? Thank you for the donation from TFS. I think we should combine. I know it's kind of monstrous, but I think we should think about combining Ben Franklin and Aaron Rodgers and see what we get. What would you get? Alright guys, last game. Yeah, I try to share thoughts about current events and not live in a chess vacuum here. But we're winning. This was a pretty good, straightforward game. Well, next stream will be Sunday Simul, 6:30 p.m. Yeah, strategic disaster. Yeah, I agree. It's another bishop versus knight. This is really the most iconic Nimzovician theme, I think. The double pawns in the Nimzo, where we're like opening at will the file. I was talking earlier about how we have the Loch Ness Monster pawn structure, and the problem with Loch Ness Monster is that there's no open files. So what am I gonna do, man, with my rooks? I have too many pawns. How are you gonna use your rooks if you have too many pawns? Pawn takes pawn. Now c takes loses immediately. Knight takes worsens his structure, so I'm thinking e takes is probably his best bet. Then we have hanging pawns for white, and still no open file. Oh, that loses. That loses. It's very fundamental. King and pawn endgame. I can get a king and pawn game whenever I want. I don't have to be in a rush here. He's paralyzed. So let's just, improve. And then we're going to break with b5. Nice showing you guys. The children are spending money. Alright. Pawn takes pawn, b5. Am I making an error here? I don't think so. I like outside pawns. And the point is, if he ever plays knight e1, I dominate his knight with bishop e4. And it's over. He has no way to save himself. It's very thematic. Thematic. g4. Not a good idea. Yeah, it's hard to recommend a move for white. There it is. Now, you're not going anywhere, Wendy. Yeah, obviously. A little problem. One pawn is all it takes. And white is going to lose everything. You are losing everything. You are dead. That is mine. 2 for 1. Bump, rump. Rump, 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 rump. Alright, thank you guys. See you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.